Is there anyone else who'd like to address the board? Give your name and address, please.
I'm wondering if you're familiar with the Senior Citizen newsletter. It's an excellent publication, comes out of Parks and Recs. In the back, there's the sponsors page. And Mr. Rybeck, I tried to send you an email based on the email that was in that newsletter. And it came back, user unknown. And I'm just concerned because you are the senior advocate, so you might want to check that. Okay. The other thing is I asked the question at the last meeting and it wasn't answered, and I have been asked to ask it again. In light of all of the sales of property on Route 31, is the town considering doing a reassessment of all of those properties to their fair market value so that they can pay their fair share?
I'm sure there will be.
That'll happen when the data, when either an individual or a company is hired to do fair market value on all the parcels in the town.
Okay, so it probably will not be done next year then. Okay, that's...
Well, hopefully, this whole process should be done in the next year or maybe two if it takes that long.
Okay.
But, you know, we shouldn't be pushing it off to, 5 years down the road. I don't think that's wise at all.
Well, is the town looking for a vendor now to do that? I think
No.
No?
No, as far as I know, there's been no specs laid out, no company contacted yet, unless someone's doing it and I don't know about it.
Has there been any discussion about the Winters Committee recommendations within the board? I mean, have any of you gotten together and discussed it? And they really did do a good job, and they spent a lot of time and effort at it.
We can't get together with more than 2 people because then it's an illegal meeting.
Okay.
But Chet and I and John Winters and the people from Warps did get together to discuss some issues probably a month and a half ago. And Mr. Winters again expressed his opinion that we would not be giving good customer service nor serving the public well with a part-time person. And one of his key points was that if there, and it was echoed by me, that if the person who gives the final decision on a question that comes into that office doesn't happen to be there that day, 9 times out of 10 the person will have to come back so they can talk to the person who gives this final decision. I mean, certainly people in the office can give the correct information, but when you're talking about people's taxes and what they can or do not have to pay, they're going to want to talk to the person who is the final say. So it's going to be it's not going to be good customer service because that person's going to have to come back or drive over to Salina. So that Mr. Winters definitely expressed himself that he thought that would be not good customer service. And he thinks that the best thing for us to do, and I believe it too, is that we need to rebuild confidence in that office, and thus rebuild confidence in the workings of this of what's going on in this town.
Well, I look forward, I hope that we will see a live debate about the committee recommendations at some future meeting and not too far in the future. And to all of you, have a happy holiday and a great new year. Thank you.